Hey there, welcome back. This evening I'm going to be continuing with Baldur's Gate 3. When we left off, we were down in the Illithid colony underneath Moonrise Towers, looking, chasing after Balthazar, hoping to get to him and stop him. And we're ready to descend to where he's at, I believe. So let's just get into it.
Obey. Evacuate.
Eric's. Yeah, we didn't go in here before. Oh. Looks like there's maybe some people we want to kill over here.
General Thorm was attacked.
Who is that?
Order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
Wow. How'd you arrive at that conclusion? You should be careful throwing such accusations at a true soul. Or deception. This is a misunderstanding. I was sent to support you with the eradication of these traitors. Let's go with number one.
Trying to pull rank. And yet not a word of concern for our dear general. I shall present your bones to General Thorm as retribution for what you did to him.
Was it something I said? Alright, Karlach. Karlach is always too far away. Harry Henry. Magtu Budge. And Ironfinger. And this is Cressa Bone Daughter. Never seen these people before in my life.
Soldier.
Alright, I guess we'll have to just shoot him with an arrow. You can't cleave, can you? Nice! Alright, that's all Karlach can do.
Step to it.
You ready to burn some people up, my friend? Nice.
Need to stay focused. Got to move.
No, that's not the spell I wanted.
Not even the
Heh.
On my way.
You want to give up, bro? Ah, not enough movement. Bye. I mean, I didn't come in here to fight, but just finishing what you started. Harry Henry has a pitcher of beer, which is 1 camp supply, so I think I'll take it. cartilaginous, I don't know, chest. What's in it? Some stuff. All right, anything worth looking at in here? What's down there? Nastiness.
The city calls out for salvation.
Hello, brain in a jar.
The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
Another doorway. We've been over there.
Of many hearts, one.
Harry Henry's journal. These slick innards, these fluid chambers. How long have we been here, making thralls? I don't want to any longer. Merkel is drowned out in my head by my own spiral fears. The Bone Lord doesn't want a coward. None of this looks real. I am in a kraken belly. I am turned inside upside. I am dead. Merkel's gray waste always sounded peaceful. Not like this. Okay. Rustic chest. Hold up. Hold up. Wait for us. We're coming. I think that's the way we came in.
We depart.
Is that something that can be destroyed? Guess not. Scroll of Conjure Minor Elemental. Alright. Let's go. Alright, let's top off.
Defend. Obey. Evacuate.
Is anyone else's tadpoles squirming around a lot more than usual?
It's reacting to something down here. I don't do the same.
Rejuvenating Miasma.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Enter. Oops. Who's that guy?
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to.
Gortash.
Motherfucker.
Gortash!
I've heard of him, but we've never met.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his
Orin.
blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time. And you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again.
Oh, she's crazy.
But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds.
I think her
We go
getup
to the
is
city
made
and we
of
expect
flesh.
you to follow, army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Baldur!
What's this? Is that the absolute? You could say that again.
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold.
Easy.
Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mistra commands.
Hold up. Don't blow yourself up just yet. Gale, you cannot do this. You can't condemn us to death. Go ahead. We stand no chance against such forces. Let's end this together. Is that the end of the game if you do that?
What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counts on my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance.
I guess we'll find another way.
I do trust you. More than myself right now. Perhaps even more than Mistra.
I have no desire to end your life, you know that. To end it? To struggle on. It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so, very well. I'll stand down to stand by you.
There's plenty of time to blow yourself up.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard.
Well, that's
The
Duke Ravengard.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Oh, no.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Who's that other person standing over there? So I guess... Oh, look at that. Did you see that? That's nuts.
What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
I'm here to snuff out this whole evil plot, and you along with it. And what is my place, Ketheric? Let's go with that.
Your place is to die so that I might finally live.
Oh.
Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like, I wonder who the voice actor is. I'm gonna have to look it up, because it sounds kind of familiar. It's really good, though. Persuasion. I was ready to show you mercy before. It's still not too late. You can repent. This ain't gonna work, but... What's the... Oh, it's only 18 difficulty? That's not gonna do it. That's a fail. Let's try again. Why not? Let's waste our inspiration on other... Oh. One more time. That's better.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance.
How are we on the same level now?
No release. My debt can never be repaid. He is here.
Who's here?
He is watching.
Who's watching?
He is listening.
Who's listening?
He is.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Where are you going? This guy. Oh, it's a Merkel. The villains in this sure talk a lot. So did he just like commit suicide or something? By jumping into that pit?
And I am not the end. I am the beginning.
I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, Shadowheart really summed it up there. So there's like 5 million enemies here. Who is this anyway? Oh, that's Isabel. So Isabel's not on my side? That's a bummer. I don't want to kill Isabel.
Aye, aye.
$201 hit points. I wonder how many times I'm gonna have to do this fight. Gaze of Death. Okay. Can you stop?
On the move.
Let's see here. Did that say he was invulnerable? He's invulnerable, so what the hell am I supposed to do? What makes him invulnerable? Oh, that's Aelin. I think maybe we need to set her free.
Where do I go from here?
All right. I'll tell you where you're gonna go.
No hesitation.
She's... Cool, 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 cool.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Inspector.
Miss! Gale, you're always getting your ass kicked. I don't know what that was. I don't want to get too close to that guy. Who else can I mess with? Let's head over this way.
Under their noses.
Oh dear. Is he still... Oh, he's not, he's vulnerable now. I didn't do enough. Did he just, like, absorb them or something? He's undead. So let's see here. Pray to turn all undead that you can see. Now let's I always pick the wrong thing.
Survival is all that matters.
How dare you? Oh no. I'm afraid Isabel has to be taken out. Oh, almost. What do I got? What do I got that's... Let's see. Resistance to necrotic, cold, poison. Let's do a level 5. Oh, he can't move. Did I win?
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master.
Not anymore.
My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Dang. Oh, okay. Relax. He's dead, okay? You got him. Oh my gosh. Wow. I think she needs some anger management.
We pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed.
A pity I cannot say the same for Isabel. She may have been Ketheric's daughter, but she was my world entire.
Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Are we still fighting? I guess the...
Netherstone. It's in his armor.
I guess all the bad guys died.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
How is it you're able to leave the astral prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
And what are these
The crown's
stones?
markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese? These Chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
Do you know who our enemies are?
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the Chosen of the Dead Three.
Chosen of the Dead Three.
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The Tyrant, the Assassin, and the Necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a Chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order the Death Gods Chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Alright, Ketheric's Warhammer, Reaper's Embrace, Ketheric's Shield, Crumpled Note, which reads, Papa, I love you, love from Iz. Ah, jeez. And a supply pack. Take all. Okay, so here we are.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Actually,
There's no time to waste.
we got some time to waste. Just a little bit of healing there.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I think that's, yeah, that's the way out. Amulet of the Absolute.
Might be useful.
Don't need that. Invitation to Lord Gortash. Lord Gortash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday, the 12th, noon, at luncheon. A luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance? Lord Heer Rillen, Committee Chair. Underneath this book concerning the cult of the Absolute and the dangers it presents is scrawled this response to the text. This hastily written drivel is admittedly well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzing with fear of the absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection, is that like climate change? The resurrection of one-eyed Vecna, the lick, Vecna. Oh. The proliferation of necromantic excess, and even the withering of some imported fruits from Cholt. This person needs a glass of water and a lie down. Dictated to Scribe Yanthus by Enver Gortash. Grand Design is the Mind Flayer's species-wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass seramorphosis, giving the Elder Brain an overall command and an implacable army of illithid slave warriors with which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid, Githyankia and Ulitharid. Of course, this is delusional madness, megalomania on a cosmic scale, and I know just how to turn it to our purposes. We're going to help the Mind Flayers enact their grand design, but only in the way that suits us. The Illithids shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slaves, and we shall determine the how, when, and where of their great Illithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things, as commanding the grand design is clearly a Banite task. Okie doke. Severed head, severed head. Okay, I don't think there's anything really left to see in here. Poor Isabel. No, I'm trying to loot Isabel, not climb down the arterial mesh. Moon Devotion Robe. Take all. Time to leave.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How?
I don't know how this plot fits together yet, but we will stop him. Let's see. It seems he's a servant of Bane as Ketheric served Merkel. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him.
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die.
He's a bad dude.
And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
No argument here. Careful, Karlach, you're burning up.
You bet your ass I am. And I won't stop till that fucker is dead.
Alright, where am I? Oh, hey. What's up, Withers?
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
I'm not sure. Don't all living things?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them.
Oh.
Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Speak plainly, corpse. Isn't there more you can tell me?
No.
Fucking Withers. You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Okay. What does Gale have to say?
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands.
What are you babbling about?
The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. The one I very nearly destroyed. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Let's just get to Baldur's Gate.
Indeed. The journey awaits. One foot in front of the other is tried and true, I find. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Playing this game makes me want to watch that that Dungeons and Dragons movie with Christopher Pine again.
Ketheric is dead. Balthazar is dead.
Isabel. Sweet Isabel is no more.
But we live.
No, is that all? No, okay.
We live at the mercy of the gods. Even I, immortal, have no guarantee of days to come. We must remain vigilant and grateful. I will join your camp tonight. There we will discuss the spirals of time, past and future, and we will make merry in the present, wherein we reside.
Yeah, good. See you there.
You certainly will. And you, Sharon, cleric of the Lady of Loss, who is so much more than she appears. You and Dame Aylin have dangerous ground to tread. We will cover some small part of it soon.
Good. Whatever you think you know about me had better be worth it. You've already cost me dearly.
Has she, though? Alright, is there anything else here that I want to do? Not here, but...
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I'll seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay, so can I do what I was gonna do, or do you have more to say?
With a flick of the wrist.
Ugh. All right. Let's see. I'll talk to him in a minute.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
I need to take that stupid helmet off of him. Oh, he needs to level.
This is a dedication to my goddess's power and dark beauty. Homie is not the first word that comes to mind.
Oh, so close. Ugh. I'm gonna get you open. I've got 21 thieves' tools. And a lot of... Finally. The hell? Callous Glow. Wearer deals an additional 2 points of damage against creatures that are illuminated. Infernal Iron. 423 gold. Okay. Elixir of Bloodlust. Drink to enter a Bloodlust. Once per turn, when you kill a foe, you gain 5 temporary hit points, and an additional action replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. Interesting. Teachings of Loss, Endless Start. Breathe in and out, look inward. What in the deepest reaches of yourself do you see? A bright and blinding light, a harsh, exacting sun, or instead do you find a comforting velvet darkness, a womb-like place where all you are, exactly as you are, can find repose? This is the darkness Sharp promises, a darkness free from judgment, free from scrutiny, in which we are invited to exist in our purest essence, our most essential selves. Alright, and that is all I meant to do.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
The Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Mizora said you can say what led to your pact and exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
What's the cult of the dragon? I've never heard of them.
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses.
Tiamat.
The dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow Will to share his memory with you.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Surely Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. You were right, of course. The new eye is a sending stone, courtesy of Mizora. She uses it to track my location and call from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
What about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did. I understand.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. It is a common rite among Zeluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know.
Is that her father?
Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I guess I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will
Oh.
not return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Spear of Night? I thought that was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for.
What do I want with it?
I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Now can I go to sleep?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Whatever you do, whatever you must do, I'll be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
All right. Let's go the road to Baldur's Gate.
Easy to leave this land in the Shadow Curse's blighted grip. But the Absolute's threat dwarfs even this.
The Absolute's army are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
You are about to progress your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here, so let's go.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
What kind of ugly ass painting is that?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping.
What's
yes,
this?
Sir, no, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Oh. It's what's her
Your
butt.
plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin.
Wow.
To see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Why is she dressed in her pajamas? I guess we're camped.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
How exciting!
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Of course.
How about a kiss?
Just the one?
Well. Oh.
Very serious of you. But go ahead. Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise.
And that seems like a good place to leave it. Going into Act 3, I'm really excited to get to Baldur's Gate. I've heard a lot of fun things about it, so yeah. Can't wait. So that's for next time. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.